This is the Quantum Interface Tengi applications. These are for mobile applications. We have 4 of them loaded on this device. One is our UnlokZ. This is the generic UnlokZ. This doesn't have any color to the buttons. It just shows the principle and gives some examples so designers can add their own colors and icons and graphics. We have the UnlokZ Kindle version, which does have some graphics, and it was specifically designed for a Kindle device, so all the functions do not work on the HP device. We have our Tengi for Kindle. That is just a demonstration of a single device and how it should work using timed holds. And then we have our WebOS demonstrator, and what that shows is the ability to have a linear scroll and function rather than using radial functions. So let's start off with the first one. This is our UnlokZ app. You'll notice that anywhere you touch, it moves you towards the center. The settings are reached by tapping 4 times. There's some things to notice about this. The radius is how far away the objects are from where your finger touches. The spread is how far the objects are spread apart on that radius. The acceleration is how fast the object moves to you. And the direction sensitivity is how much you have to move to before you can actually discern what direction you're moving. It's really the size of the noise box around the touch object. I'm going to move this down for a minute to, I think I am, down to about 50 to start with. Then we hit the back button. So certain things that do not work on the device will just cause the home screen to show up. For instance, if I go to share and I want to go to text, since this object doesn't text, then it shows up on the home screen. On a phone, this will work differently. The other thing to notice on these apps is if you move to camera and then you go to any one of the choices for the camera, in this case it opens up the video, if you hit the home screen button and then go back to the app, it opens right back to the camera. So once you've used the camera, hit the back button, and that's how you get it to reset. If you want to go to the web page, you can go to the web page. Let's say that you go to one that's often, and then let's just go to the Quantum Interface site, and it opens up. Hit the home button to get back. So let me show you a couple of changes of sensitivity. I'm going to change the sensitivity and I'm going to make it very high. Now what that means is my finger will act like a joystick. I really don't have to move much at all, but you can get more false positives too. So if I just roll towards an object, then it shows up. So you can play with these sensitivities. Let's go to the Kindle. The Kindle, we use the same functions, except this time you'll notice that when I go to the Kindle and I go to any of these, it just opens to the home screen because this is not a Kindle device. The same thing holds true on the camera. If I go to photo, I need to hit the back button. Then I can start over again. After you use these for a few times, a demonstrator user license agreement shows up that just says that it won't be copied, imitated, or retro-engineered. And you can just hit agree, and then you can keep moving through these. Let's look at the Tengi for Kindle. This is not a true Android app in the sense that it works with the system. Instead, it's just a demonstrator, and the way it works is it demonstrates what it would be like if we just incorporated this into other apps. For instance, here's the Kindle app. The normal apps are I touch it and it opens. To reset, just touch it again. If I touch and hold, then my options come up. I could continue reading. To reset, just tap again. If I touch and I move to store, and then I go, let's say I go to recommended, now this shows up. To reset, I go here. When I want to get out of it, I hit my home button. Let's go now to the WebOS. So I'm going to orient this. And the way this works is this allows you to scroll through. I can go, say, up to Netflix, go to continue watching, move up, and it opens up. I touch the bottom, it comes back up. I scroll through. Let's say I just want to launch, and it opens up. I move to the side, it shows the volume indicator. Move up and down. I can move left or right. And let's say I wanted to bring up a different movie. So you can play with these and see how the actions move. This is a linear scroll. These are the Quantum Interface Tengi mobile applications.